Jam for Life. It's just fun for me to see it grow because this is our 6th annual Jam for Life, and I was involved like from the very start. So it means a lot to me because I think I didn't know a lot about, or I never really thought a lot about organ donation or tissue donation until I met Papa, who founded Jam for Life, and he had a new kidney and a new liver, and he became a very good friend of mine, and it made me realize that a lot of people don't realize how important it is to to volunteer to be an organ or a tissue person to donate your organs or tissues when you pass, because it isn't just something you put on your license. It made it seem like it was a real person that I loved that got a second lease on life. And then I met other people like Mike who had the same experience. And it's just this kind of event shows people, lets people meet people like Mike and Papa, and they get to experience, learn a little bit more about what it really truly means. So it's great. So Mike, can you tell me a little bit about your experience? Tell everybody a little bit about what you've been through with organ transplant.
Well, I've been through a lot, especially my 2 kidney transplants. And for people that have other symptoms like I did and are sick and need a new kidney or a liver or any kind, I would definitely be brave like I was. And even though my dad pushed me the doctors pushed me after the first day I got it to get out of bed and start walking. I think to be brave just like I was, except I got out the second day.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, you said you were recently back in the hospital with some other leg pain, or what happened with that?
Well, I was playing baseball, and it was really hot out that day, and the sun was right on me, and it was a pass ball, and I fell back, and my coaches just took me off the field after that, and then asked me what was really wrong, and then I said my legs were in pain, but then when my mom came, the pain out of the left leg just left, and all the pain just moved to the right leg, and then after the game, my mom just took me down to the hospital, and they checked it out, and they said it was dehydration or sprained something in my leg.
So how long were you in there? A while?
I was in there till 4 o'clock in the morning the next day.
Wow, but everything worked out okay. That's good. So this event, what we've been doing, I think, is using music to bring people out, because everyone loves music, and then they learn a little bit about. How do you think the bands have been doing so far today?
I think the bands have been doing pretty good. I just wonder how Love Struck's going to do when I go on.
You're singing with them?
No, I'm playing the drums.
You're playing the drums with them. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. I think that's going to be tons of fun for me, because I actually get to go on stage with the band.
That's great. That's great. So I guess, now, were you here the first Jam for Life, or? No. When did you? A couple years ago. How old are you?
I am 9 right now, and my first was 08?
Yeah.
08? 08 was my first one, and I actually got, 08 was my first one, and then before I went to the transplant games, I actually had a concert just for me here outdoors, and actually got to go out on stage with Love Struck and another band.
Now, we're in Trenton at Kathmandu, and that's where we're residing right now. We've been doing it here the last couple years. Can you tell me a little bit about Allison on your pin? I know your mother, you said, was the one who gave you the first kidney, and then Allison was the donor for the second?
Allison gave me my second kidney in 07, and then we actually found out she was some kind of accident, and that's how they got the kidney out of her. She died, and that's how they got the kidney out of her and put it in me, and ever since then, it's been really working really good.
Okay, so she had that on her license. She got the organ donor put on her license so that she was able to pass that on to Mike. Well, this has just been so much fun. Can we think of any other questions we want to talk to Mike? He's such an interesting guy. Okay, how about we just switch it up? Okay.
What inspires you to be a singer?
When I was about 4, I remember my parents used to argue a lot, and my dad was a wonderful singer, and I started to sing, and I found out that when I sang, everyone stopped arguing and everyone was happy, and I said, I think that this is what I want to do. So I've been a singer ever since.
What do you think about the Jam?
I think the Jam for Life is great because music is a universal language, and people will come out just to see the music, and then they'll learn something while they're here, a little bit about organ donation.